Hey guys, what's going on? Dr. Jeff, and thank you for joining me inside this Advantage 101 webinar. Here we go. This is key because not only did you make one of the smartest decisions in investing in you and your health into a system that's made to produce results, aka your Advantage life, we're going to help educate you along the way so that you can only get better and better each and every year. And the person you are now will be unrecognizable a year from now. And you'll look back and you'll be like, man, that was awesome. That's part of our goal. So here we go as we dive into this first video. We're going to talk old school versus new school. Now, why this is so important is because one thing I know for sure is that nothing will ever change if you continue to do the same things over and over and over and expect different results. It just doesn't happen. In fact, that is a famous quote, I think by Albert Einstein, where he said the definition of insanity is doing the same things over and over and expecting different results. So here we go. What is this? So first we have to define old school versus new school. Now, being a chiropractor well over a decade now and going into this, I've got plenty of experience when it comes to old school thinking, when it comes to health or chiropractic. And I'm going to take the typical guy mindset. Yes, that's right. I'm going to throw us guys under the bus, maybe back up the bus over us and run over us again, because here's what we see so often. All right, so old school thinking. Old school thinking. When do we do anything? Before there's a problem or after there's a problem? No, we wait till there's a problem. So we wait till there's usually pain. Now, oftentimes, what do we do when we first experience pain? What do we do with this pain? Well, a couple of things. One, we ignore it. So we try and ignore it. No, it's not that bad. No worries. In fact, if my car starts making noise when I drive it at 65 miles an hour, I've got a bright idea. I'll just drive it at 60 miles an hour. Perfect. Great solution. Man, I'm a really good mechanic. No, I appreciate you guys staying with me here on the sarcasm, but oftentimes think about it. That's what we do. We'll take it, we'll ignore it. We try and drug it, right? So we'll drug it. We try and take some sort of painkiller to temporarily patch it and get through. A Band-Aid, whatever it may be. Just make sure we don't have to deal with it tomorrow. And this is the old school way of thinking, because we don't do something until something hurts. And when something hurts, we focus on taking away the pain. I want you to consider this. Consider what would happen if, heaven forbid, and maybe you know somebody like this, happened like this. Maybe they're out shoveling snow, raking the yard, or out for a run, and all of a sudden their chest starts to hurt, and their left arm, and they start getting dry mouth and sweaty, and their pain running down their left arm, and all of a sudden there's just this chest pain, and you better get them to the hospital. You see, when somebody's having a heart attack and they go to the hospital and they explain they're having chest pain, shortness of breath, and they rush them in, what's the doctor's primary concern? It's their heart. It's this person's life. It's what's at stake. In fact, I wear a bracelet that has the letters WAS, or reminds me. On the other side it says Advantage Army. But it reminds me what's at stake. And that doctor is concerned for this person's life. Now, interestingly enough, they are not focused on removing the pain. That's right. They don't care about the left arm. They don't really care about the chest pain or how much discomfort the person's in. They care about saving their life. You see, pain is a great indicator of a problem, but it's not reliable to where the problem's coming from. That's why when you came in, we started with a system, and we used the analogy when you first got here, as far as when you're in a hotel and the emergency exit route, on the back of the door, the paper that says you are here. That's your core score. Now, we want to make sure that we understand that, of course, yes, you don't want the pain, but if we just sat there and we're like every other old school, in fact, chiropractic can fit into this too. Old school chiropractic. Where does it hurt? Adjust where it hurts. You know, adjust where the pain is. And what do? Come back. When do you come back? When you have pain. You see, everything's centered around this thing called pain. Well, did you know that pain is only about 10% of the information that comes in from your nerve system? 10%. So the last thing I want you to do, I would be a really, really poor chiropractor if I let you fall in the routine, the old school mentality, the old school mindset that one, your health, if you're healthy, you feel good. If you feel good, you're healthy, or if you have pain, you're sick. Pain is a poor yardstick to measure your health. Now listen, I am here to help your Advantage life. We're moving into the new school here in a minute. But if all I did was let you make all your decisions based on the one thing that is probably the worst indicator if you're healthy or not, you see, listen, People who have cancer, do they usually have pain? No. Oftentimes there's a sign or a symptom or something else, and they go in a routine check, and the doctor says you've had cancer in your body for 5 to 6 years before there was ever a problem. So in our office, the Advantage system, we want to be proactive. We want to be positive and proactive and know that taking action is what's going to get results. And so New School Way, when we dive into this, wrapping up this first video here, is helping you adopt a mindset that is going to put you in the best possible position to win. So when we look at this, rather than pain, let's base it on function. You'll notice a lot of the questions we ask, a lot of the workshops that we do, will all be based on you being able to do something. Can you walk a mile? If you go up and down stairs, are you out of breath? Can you sleep a good night's sleep? You see, we ask all these functional, situational questions. Are your bowel movements regular? Yes, I just talked about bowel movements. Listen, all of these things under the nerve system, these functions, you don't see people coming into the chiropractor and saying, I'm just not sleeping well, unless they've been referred by someone, or maybe that's you, you're referred by someone, but almost everybody who starts care in our office will say, oh my gosh, my sleep is so much better. You have no idea. I have no idea I could sleep this well. You see, the New School function, your new opportunity, your new mindset to put you in that Advantage life mode is basing on function. That's why that we will help you set goals. So you set goals when you first start care. Goals are, I'll call them oftentimes targets.
Welcome to Turtle.
And these targets become now the key. Yes, pain relief may be part of it, but I promise you this, the targets that we set oftentimes involve better energy. You know, what would you be able to do with more energy? How would your life be with your spouse? How would be your interaction with your kids? What about at work if you had more energy and about 2, 3 o'clock you weren't looking for a snack or a carbonated beverage? What would that mean to you? More energy. Oftentimes people want to be healthier. They want to be sick less. And they'll talk about their immune system. You guys, all of this functions underneath the umbrella of the nervous system. What you've learned while you're here, the scans that we do is all focused in around your nervous system function. So this is your first video. This is your introduction into the video 1 of 3 here as you're graduating through the Advantage Life 101. What I want you to do as homework, yes, you have homework, is write down some of the old school pitfalls you've fallen into when it comes to your health. In fact, it's been said the best math you can do is calculate the cost that's going to come upon you, the cost that your current decisions will cost you in the future. What's that's going to happen? That means not drinking enough water, not being adjusted on a regular basis, poor mental attitudes, all of these things. What is that going to cost you? The best math you'll ever do is calculate the cost of your current decisions. And so when we adopt this Advantage mindset, this New School mindset, and we take the old school principles, the things that have worked for 125 years through chiropractic, and put them with the New School technology, it's a formula for your Advantage life and your success. You guys, that's why it's rare. It is so rare for a single person in their family to be the only person as part of our office. So if that's you, if you're sitting there and like, oh man, my spouse hasn't got their core score, my kids, they don't have their core score, like, I can't just keep this for myself. Make sure you ask the team up front for this. The Family VIP. You guys, we have a special pass for you that's going to save you extra money. Listen, it's like I said, nobody goes through the Advantage system and doesn't think of someone else. And so for your family, we've got a Family VIP, and we've also got a regular VIP for your friends. So make sure to ask the team about that up front. Congratulations on making it through this first video. Like I said, make sure you do your homework as far as making a list of old school pitfalls you've fallen into and how we can help break you free into the new Advantage life and get your family checked today.